Hey, Colin, how you doing this afternoon?
I'm well. How are you?
I'm doing absolutely fantastic. A real thrill to be able to talk with you.
Awesome. How long you guys been up and running?
We've been up and running now for roughly 2 months.
Fantastic.
Canada's first blues station. Not bad, huh?
That's great.
It's about time.
Yeah.
So I'm going to get right into the goods of it, and I'm going to flatter you a little bit, and I hope you don't mind. Okay? Because to me and many others, you are a Canadian music icon.
Wow.
Okay? Do you feel like you have reached that icon status?
No. No, because you're just so busy living. You just live your life and try to keep on playing better, and I think like anybody, I still feel like I'm 21. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, age is so relative, and to me, I'm still the guy who was 16 trying to get out of my hometown and make it go up playing blues.
So, Colin, in saying that you don't feel you've achieved that icon status, what do you feel that you still have to achieve to attain that iconic symbol?
Well, it's a continual road to making that. I'm not sure if it's one record or a bunch of records, or if it's that thing where you can sit back and go, that's the one. I think you're constantly looking for that one that where you go, everything's right with this thing. It's so humbling. I mean, all you have to do is turn on YouTube and watch a little bit of Albert Collins, who I was fortunate enough to become, friendly with and play with on stage, and then watch him play the blues, and then anything is gone in seconds.
Absolutely. And Colin, actually, that makes for a fantastic segue for my next question, because there's been this viral video from YouTube that's been making the rounds on Facebook, and I came across it. And I'm not sure if you remember, it's a little over 20 years ago, so we're going back to when you and Jeff Healey were on Much Music.
Oh, God, yeah.
Do you remember that, Killin' Jive?
I remember the day, actually. I remember it really well, yeah.
So what's the relationship there in between you and Jeff?
Well, the last time I saw Jeff before he passed on was we played a show together in Copenhagen, and I remember, where I remember Jeff Healey for the first time was being a little guy. Like, I was about 10 or 11 or 12, and I remember seeing this article on this blind kid from Toronto. And then a number of years later, I ended up in Toronto. He was sick with the flu, and he called me up and asked if I would sit in with his band. And this is before either of us had record contracts or records out. And I remember that. Friendly camaraderie, lots of nights where we were, probably having a little too much fun, and just all the respect in the world,
Now, with all that being said, looking back into the past, what's new with Colin James? What do we have to look forward to?
Well, I mean, really, I'm starting to project into the next recording. We got kind of a rough plan for 2 different records that we're going to try to do at one time. One more acoustic-based, something with a real bluesy edge, something like that. And then I think the next one after that is going to be a blues, kind of guitar-oriented blues record, which I've never really done.
Colin, you have to promise me one thing.
What's that?
When you're done cutting those albums, you're sending me a couple of tracks. You don't forget the J-Man, okay?
Okay, will do.
Colin, you just made my day.
Perfect.
Possibly my week. All right, you take care.
Killer, man.
All right, bye-bye.
All right, bye.